pull up if you ain't hit no ops. I heard they spinning and spinning again. Fuck around and got dizzy, hopped out and
Mic check 1 2. What is this? 40 Central. What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. We starting off with some Rick Rude, Captain Dawn, 40 Block. What's up? Good. Right.
We good. Look, you know my pop. Yeah. Back when I first copped the 38, I was feeling like Pop. Gotta whisper when we conversating, cause these niggas be cops. Niggas ain't active, really be capping, doing a lot.
Yeah.
I aim at your drop and then let it flock, then you see him drop.
Yeah.
Skirt off in the drop.
Yeah.
I take my chance with a rapper, put 3 in his top. I'm not alarmed cause I got a bone, I get cold with a stock. Baby, this money is real and I'm counting, this shit ain't no prop.
Talk to him, cat.
Had to bring outside till outside really open up.
Yeah.
Make some money before you try to make a comment cause you really don't know enough. Trap line
Let me know if
really
you can see the
blowing
video.
up.
Let me know if you can see the video.
Slowing up. Designer shit got me glowing up. It's A, y'all, I can fold it up. First young nigga in the hood, 2 bricks. Running up 80K, started from nicks. Coke boy, Velo on off-white and some ups. We violate him, he's not one of us. Slid in the hoop, he came back in the truck. She gave me head, we never fucked. She made a shot and she said it was clutch. Only one time, so I said it was love.
before I go broke like Calvin, I'ma run into the plug like I'm Ace. Hit you, then go through the race to chase your dreams, so I did it at Chase. I'ma touch down at that bank. I'm doing well, way more than Fargo. I cannot give you no credit, you did it. I know I won't see you tomorrow. Get your bitch, she gon' do what I say so. I'm spinning your block, I'm with Fazo. Please do not step on these Fazo. Since you close enough, you know that's a case closed. You know my niggas is trend setting. I look the 40 and bench pressing. Marry my pot in my whip game. I cook the rocket, look so precious. I made a meal of the stove top. I'ma put on for the whole block. Little bro always on defense. Pass from the hammer, said work on your jump shot. Don't pull up if you ain't hit no ops. I heard they spinning again. Fuck around and got dizzy, hopped out, and you know that they miss me. Back to 40 out the fanny, be cautious cause I never move risky. Always gotta be shifty, she eat it so she know she can kiss me. I'ma keep counting these bands up, all these blues keep crimping my hands up. I know you niggas can stand us, call it 8 and you get hit out of the lamp truck. Fuckers you niggas is doing, you ain't shooting, you responding with music. Bro killing all the ops, he rolling up, yo this shit is canoeing. I'm in the trap, that's 7 days, I'm in the field, I'm calling plays. I'm getting money, I'm stuck in my ways. Yeah, nigga, we paid. You know what I jack, and that's till it made. I know the ops is all on my page, and after my S is double M. Yeah, nigga, we blaze. And after the 4, you know it's the O. Other than that, you know it's the 8. And we gonna grind until we find God. Yeah, nigga, that's gang. What the fuck going on, nigga?
Let's go. Tell me, just have me there for the ad-libs. Have me there for the ad-libs. That's my shit right here. Gotta play this. This is my top 5 Rick Rude ever.
This one?
Gotta be top 5.
Top 5?
Top 5.
I be on the 40 with the 40 on me. I be sliding through the 40 with the 40 on me.
Yeah!
40 with the 40 on me. I be sliding through the 40 with the 40 on me.
Go ahead.
I keep that 40 on me.
Say
Let
it.
me talk my shit.
Yeah.
Praying on that new Wraith. I'm just wishing on the star. We was on the road to riches. How the hell we get this far? Plug got love for me. Said I'm in his quarter zone. When I cop a whole thing, he throw an extra cortisone. Slide through your block, start scratching like a DJ. You ain't out there, we gon' bring it back like a replay. Running through your strip with a stick like a relay. I don't even fuck with these niggas. Move like the 3K.
Yeah.
Dumb shit come through, asking niggas who want this. Draco 808s mean it came with a drum kit. Herbo arms cross, asking niggas who run shit. My man's got shot next to me, so I get numb quick. Mom's probably tired of the trapping, but my love this. Ain't in my hands, but I already know God above this. Brother got 35, he left me in the streets alone. Gotti got killed, wish he never left the sweeper home. Man's popped the wrong pill, said he won't be the same. Knew it since kids, I never ever thought it'd be this way. Slept on the bed, he was sleep on the floor. When he had food stamps, we used to split him at the store. We was 10 toes down, my nigga, we stood tall. Always talk about the ball, but he never tried to score. Niggas be having baggage, trying to fly with the pilot, trying to get it in my car. Never know what's the mileage. I done did fly shit, ain't never need a stylist. Method man sliding on niggas like what's the knowledge? Bruce Leroy glow, and I ain't need the polish. Grade A work, I couldn't average up in college. Built a strong team, then I started making plays. Niggas wanna ride my way, but they brushed me the wrong way. Trapping, all of that money go to the rapping. In New Jersey, moving that twerk, nigga, I'm strapping. Man, jack the plug, cause Slimy won't win this action. Snitch niggas, bitch niggas, why your phones they be tapped in? Benny Peru flex on them, see the jacket drip. trip. Plug out in Cali, overnight all the packages. I remember playing that block into the stash done. I remember borrowing Glocks when I ain't have one. Now the diamonds dancing on me, doing the bad one. I remember telling my niggas, wait till that bag come.
Are you dumb? If you got some music, throw it in the chat. If you got some music, throw it in the chat.
Yeah, I always keep the 40 on.
Throw it in the chat, throw it in the chat, throw it in the chat, throw it in the chat. You know I gotta play the video I shot.
40 with the 40 on me. All my niggas keep that 40 on me. Sliding through the 40 with the 40 on me. Yeah, it's rude.
Gotta play that heat. Gotta play that heat. Alright, hold on. My bad. Fourth quarter, what's up? Ball of the Greats, what's up? Jiggy J, what's up? Uptown, what's up?
You know I can't watch this video no more.
Why not?
Because no one behind the scenes is like, nah.
What happened? Behind the
Yeah, like now I know it, I'm just laughing.
Open the scene, she looking at me, she want me to be.
Hey!
She get on her knees, I give her a thing, I'm making her scream.
Hey! Uptown, stand up, Gun Hill, what's up?
Gripping the cover, she love when I fucking put her to sleep.
Yeah.
Pull up in her Honda, pull up like it's not a regular V.
Yeah.
But she fell in love with a nigga, she loving the way that I be.
Yeah.
We can get intimate, I love her wearing my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah.
We can get intimate, she like pulling you the man of my dreams. I put it up, I put her to sleep. I look at her, like ooh, queen. That pussy was soaking.
Throw this on next time you in the whip with shorty.
Like an ocean, yeah. I gotta go.
What?
We got a thing going on, me and Mrs. Jones.
Yeah.
I try to leave, she pulling my jeans, she telling me no. She tell me she love me, but I need some money, I'm hitting the road.
Now I'm on the road.
She looking at me, she want me to be.
Hey.
She get on her knees, I give her the thing, I'm making her scream.
Hey.
And she OD, and she low key. She gripping the cover, she tell me to know on side of her feet. Fuck she drippin' like water, splash. I got her drippin' like water.
Yeah.
Fuck she calling me daddy, but I ain't a father. I'm tryna get physical, can I get in you? Pull my dick out in the living room. Don't ask me no question on none of these bitches, cause baby, I ain't doing interviews. Yeah, I wanna sex you, I wanna caress you, I want you to ride it like 10 to 2.
Hey.
Tell me, baby, would you fuck me if I wasn't getting this revenue? Where you at? I'm in the towns, when I was OT, you was sending news. I throw you some money when you come around, my baby professional. Scoping the scene, she looking at me, she want me to be. Get on the knees, I give her a thing, I'm making her scream. She gripping the cover, she tell me to nut on side of her feet. Gripping the cover, she said when I fucking put her to sleep.
Hey. Hey. Alright, we got one more since we gonna keep it uptown. We gonna keep it uptown. We gonna keep it uptown. L-Star, what's up? Fourth side 400, what's up? Maine, what's up? Beezy, what's up? Yeah.
While I'm bugging, I'm gripping the semi. See an odd nigga, we doing filthy. These
Okay.
bitches on me, they know I'm litty. Don't talk much, cause I'm one in a milli. Ray off the perk, just know they eat bugging. Y'all niggas is pussy, y'all niggas is bugging. Call my foes at the end of discussion.
Yeah.
Call my threes, just know they ain't coming.
Yeah.
The subtle car came up for
Hold on, run this back. L-Star, what's up? Fourth side 400, what's up? Let's turn this up. Yeah.
While I'm bugging, I'm gripping the semi. See an odd nigga, we doing filthy. These bitches on me, they know I'm litty. Don't talk much, cause I'm one in a milli. Ray off the perk, just know they eat bugging. Y'all niggas is pussy, y'all niggas is buffing. Call my foes at the end of discussion. Call my threes, just know they ain't coming. The subtle car came up for nothing. Bag talk, got me dripping designer. Like a barber, fuck around and get nada. Tell the nigga they just look at me different. Big bag, got a big man. Shooters with me, better think fast. Shooters with me, better think fast. Spin on them like a Mike Jack. And this Hellcat. This honey phone through my conscience. I ain't gon' go to that nonsense. Know some niggas out pop shit. In my zone, I be focused. Smoking dope, this shit's potent. Nothing funny, white choking. It's nothing funny, white choking. The realest in the room. See, now I with this bitch. I told that nigga bust a move.
Who got some music? Send it in.
We got the stakes, nigga gon' come in with the broom. Told them get in tune. I'm from the side where they gotta do it. Niggas don't talk, ain't with no problems. Niggas, they know that we gonna do it. And they won't talk, it's homicides. I took them niggas back to the ruins. We was just bugging, rattling and wildin'. Niggas, they talking and talking to them. Niggas, they bugging, they talking to them. Damn, niggas was just in the trenches. Remember, we stuck in detention. I got that bitch on the benches. Remember me hopping the fences. Now it's sometime at the dentist. I told him Dennis the menace. I told that bitch, fuck it, I told her no ending. Niggas, they know they don't get it. She wanna fuck, I told her I got a fetish. I told her she gon' remember. She took a trip to the side. Baby, you gotta do better. Ain't about no money. How you gon' fuck up the package? Baby, you acting so jealous. Money ain't straight. Somebody gon' get hit with this beretta.
Get your money up. Are you dumb?
They gotta come back.
Are you dumb?
That was a really good one.
Dumb. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
It was good, man. That was a good little intro
What's
right
up,
there.
what's
We
up,
haven't did that
what's
little
up,
intro in
what's
a
up,
minute.
what's
We
up?
haven't.
Yeah,
some
we
music
here,
on
we here,
this
we
shit.
here, we here, we here, we here.
Yeah,
40
yeah.
Central, what's up? Talk to me. What we
What up?
doing? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing?
What's
What
good
are we
with you, man?
doing?
Everything good?
Yeah, man. I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm black. I'm favored. I'm winning. Shining. I mean, that bronze shining. Shout out to all my bronze-skinned people out there. Know what I mean? Don't let them make fun of you. We done took all the lashes. We done took all the hate. We done took all the jokes in elementary and middle and high school. We not standing for that no more. Our bronze brothers, make some noise. Even if you got to clap for yourself, make some noise, my bronze and black brothers. Yeah. We here. Let's raise the frequency a little bit. Let's turn this up. Raise the frequency.
What is this shit? Oh man, what's good with you though, man? How was this week, man? You was good?
Yeah. Classes, no, not at all.
Man.
I mean, now that with the whole like leadership role thing, and it's just different problems now to solve, which is you know this is what I signed up for, so I'm not really tripping about the
Hey, you
workload.
said you wanted the challenge.
Yeah, so
Yep.
and people keep coming to me like, oh, I don't know if you know, I know you got to do this, I know you got to do that. I'm like, look, this is what I signed up for. So if you got a problem that I could solve, then hey. Matter of fact, if you don't even know if I can solve it, let me know and I'll try to solve it. Because most likely I can. So
Yep.
I'm just dealing with all of that,
go.
but it comes with a lot of high expectations. I'm starting 2 programs from scratch, 3 programs from scratch. I'm sorry,
That's including the music.
4
one?
programs from scratch.
Music? The band.
So I'm starting a music band
Mm-hmm.
with the collaboration with Riverdale-Dade County High School, one of the top high schools in the country. We're working directly with them to put on the Broadway musical, and
What
I'm
y'all
part of
gonna
that team. We're working on Songs from the Cape Man.
What is that?
It is a Broadway musical created by Paul Simon, and it takes place in New York City in I think the 1960s. I could be wrong, but it's about the life of Alvador Sagron.
Who's that?
He was a 16-year-old kid who was the lead or the gang leader for a gang called the Vampires. Matter of fact, if anybody knows anybody from that time
Word.
and aware of this story, please let me know because we need that story on the pod.
That'd be
So
fire.
it's about this kid named Alvador Sagron. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And he's a 16-year-old kid. He is the gang leader of the Vampires. And the Vampires had a beef with this Irish gang. Yeah, I believe they were from Ireland. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you could be wrong. We
Right.
just,
You know,
we just figuring
but
out.
this is the gist of the story. So
Right,
they
right.
had beef with this Irish gang, and they agreed that we're gonna have a fight in the park at this time. Be there. Both gangs agreed. Cool. The Vampires, led by the gentleman who this story is about, shows up with his gang. 2 kids are in the park that look like they could be a part of the gang that they're supposed to fight. So they approach the kids and they go, are you like, what's up? Like, what we doing? Y'all here? We here? What are we doing? The kids are like, no, like, I don't know what you're talking about. that ain't got nothing to do with us. We're not in no gang. We just here in the park. So the leader, he goes, he tells his people, yo, block that exit, block that exit, block that one, block that one. So now all the exits are blocked off. So they now proceed to stab the kids. Oh. Now they're stabbing the kids. It was 3 of them.
This is a true story?
This is a true story. They stabbed the two kids. I think they stabbed all 3, and 2 of them died. 2 of them died. And then the story got out. Everybody found out that the kids were innocent, had nothing to do with it. They arrest the kid, who the leader, and now he's on trial. And there's this now huge discussion. There's a huge discussion that I started the class with. I created this debate style format class to start us off before we do the instruments. Because he was 16, because he grew up in poverty, because he went home to Puerto Rico and saw his stepmom hanging from his room dead, because he couldn't read and write and he was illiterate at a young age, because he didn't have guidance, do we give him leniency with this dilemma, with these 2 murders, or do we hold him to the fullest extent of the law? And that's what we're debating tomorrow. So they got.
Can I like read on this or what?
Yeah. If you type it in, no, it's all. This is all public information. This is actually this was a huge
documentary.
Case. There might be.
I might have to watch. That sounds crazy.
But now there's the controversy.
But how
do
you make that into a musical?
So that I'm getting to that. So then now that's one part of the controversy, is the actual case and everything that happened. And then now with the musical, that's the other one, because some people felt, why would you idolize or make this kid look like a hero, and he murdered innocent people with this musical? So a lot of people didn't like the fact that he did that, and it flopped on Broadway. That's just the facts. I'm not saying anything that's not true. It flopped on Broadway. That's a fact. And I personally think, and I didn't do the research on this, so I don't know for sure, but I personally think it's because people did not want to support
the killer. Right. Which I can understand also.
Right. So then now, to get to the project that we're working on, it's our school. We're teaching them instrumentation. We're teaching them how to put on the play. We're teaching them how to dance. We're teaching them how to sing. We're teaching them the music from all of that. So we're recreating this play, and then now we're collaborating with the school who's been doing the music thing for decades now, and we're merging the 2 together, and we're going to put together a huge musical.
Yeah, but how do you put? That's my question. What songs do you put in it?
The songs from the play.
Oh, remember, you said it's already a play.
Yeah, it was already a play. So we're just taking those songs and we're reinventing those. Thank you, Auntie, watching. Love you, appreciate you. All the way from Delaware. That's
Let's
amazing.
Let's go. Delaware? What part of Delaware?
I don't know.
I got family in Delaware.
Yeah.
I love it over there.
Delaware just sounds like a place where a bunch of presidents just live.
I think they did live there, though.
They probably did. Probably did. But yeah, so I'm working on that. That's one project that I'm working on. Then I'm working on the 5th year program.
Oh, yep.
That's going to be really, really cool. And I think we're the only school that might be doing that. I got to check. But basically it's for kids that have their credits or near graduation, and they want to basically get prepped for the real world. So they know they want to go to college, but they may not be ready. They know they want to get a job, but they don't know how. This 5th year program will teach them how to get into the police academy, get into the military, get into any public or service sector jobs, or any what's the word? I can't believe I can't think of it. Service sector, like EMTs, police, FDNY, or trades, or like trades. No, I was thinking of trades, or like electrician, plumbing, solar power, all those type of things. So that's the purpose of that program. So I'm creating that from scratch. Then I'm creating the in-house jobs and internships program for our kids. So my job is to try to lock in a bunch of internships for the kids and help them get acclimated to what the workforce is like while being in high school. Doing that. And then I'm also doing my podcast class where we're literally recreating a podcast from scratch. So they're learning what goes into a podcast. They're learning the equipment that you need. They're learning, they're going to learn editing. They're going to learn how to market a show. They're going to learn all these different things. So I actually showed them one of my episodes for when I was in college when I did podcasting. So
One of the originals.
yeah. So I showed
That's
them.
crazy.
I showed them one of those, and that was amazing. So if anybody has any internship or job opportunities for kids, please let me know. They don't even have to be paid. The way we're doing it at this point right now to get the program up and running, you could just have the kids for the free labor, right? Take the free labor. You can have that, right? You ain't got to pay them, but just show them whatever it is that you do at your job. So essentially, you'll have an apprentice to learn the ropes of whatever company that you're working for. So,
Like a tail.
huh?
Like a tail.
Essentially, yeah. But they don't have to be yours. Like if you know, if there's things for them to do
Do it.
give it to them.
Yeah.
You know, give it to
Show
them.
them all around.
Right.
Yeah,
Give them the experience as much as you can, and it'll only be for a semester, and then I'll switch and get some new kids in.
Do they need to be seniors for that? What if juniors and sophomores want to do that?
The reason why I personally want to focus on seniors is because they were promised jobs and internships, and we're already almost near the midpoint of semester 1.
Are you serious?
But in my opinion, mid-October is like, yeah, midway through, because the semester's over in December. Because you come back in January, you got Regents.
Wow.
So they got October, right, which is a few days off already in there. Then you have Thanksgiving with Thanksgiving break. Then you have Christmas break. And then you probably have 2 weeks in January. And the semester's over.
Wow.
So that's why in my mind, I want to hurry up and get this up and running and try to get as much partners as we can. So that way, by the time we're done with Regents, I could have places to just send kids. Like, go there.
Mo said he wants to be a part of that from the culinary arts side.
Appreciate that. We need that. Anybody willing to take a kid, please, or know anybody who may be willing to take a kid, please.
How many kids?
Please. I haven't decided that. Roughly between 20, 25.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's what I want. But I got to also, I'm working with the school and stuff like that. So. But yeah, those are the 4 major projects on top of teaching the class that I'm already doing. The foundations class, the class that I started the school with.
Mo said, JT, I got internships for you within his job. And other aspects of field culinary arts. So he can speak with directors and supervisors and get all that shit done. So that might be.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Do any of the kids want to cook?
I don't know. That's the thing. I haven't even got to that point where I'm intaking information. Right now, I'm just at the point where I just got the okay, literally today, to start reaching out to people and trying to build the partnerships and stuff like that. So that's what I'm focused on right now. And then, another project. So that's 5. And then I'm working on fundraising for the new building.
You working on that?
Yeah. So it's not just me though.
How are
it's
you working
me.
on that when they got let me not say nothing.
I mean, it's not just me though. It's
but
me
that don't make no
and
sense.
a few other people. But I mean, I like that part though. That's
I agree. I'm good with you, but I'll explain why it makes no sense later after we get off here.
all right.
Because.
But yeah, that's what I'm working on. So internships in-house for the kids, fundraising for the new building. We're about to launch a $5 million capital investment. And
you think it's gonna be done by next year? I mean, you said it last year. You said it last week, but
yeah,
realistically,
I can't really speak on that.
Okay.
Yeah, can't really speak on that. Yeah. So
They gonna buy one of them
fundraising.
Home Depot shits and just put that shit there.
Is that what?
You know how they got the Home Depot homes?
Oh yeah,
They
drag and drop.
They gonna put that shit there like a big ass building.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
A drag and drop here. You want your
Yeah.
home? Here you go.
Copy and paste. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, but those are the 5 major projects that I'm working on. Fundraising, podcast class, the Broadway class, the
And all this is
5-year
happening after
program.
school too?
What?
Like you're doing all this after?
No, this is during the day. So I teach the podcast class. That's a part of my schedule.
Oh, okay.
I teach the Riverdale class, the Broadway class. That's in my schedule.
Oh, okay.
The 5-year program is not in my schedule, but I'm working on that throughout the day. Internship program I'm working on throughout the day. And we didn't start the fundraising yet because the groundbreaking is next week.
Yeah. Congratulations on that too.
And I'm in charge of live streaming that event, so you guys will be able to watch that live. We're gonna have a bunch of guests there, from Walt Frazier to Julius Randle to Tom Thibodeau. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm glad I just said that because that reminded me of something I have to do.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
man. It was a crazy weekend though.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of shit happened this last week that we could really talk about too today.
what do you want to talk about? What?
Well, let's start about this weekend Canelo fight. We watched that, right? You watched that?
Yeah.
Did you go? Did you go to the movie theater?
No, I watched it at home, and the Danny Garcia fight.
Oh my god.
That put me to sleep. So
I was disappointed with him. He just took a knee and just was.
I mean, I just went to sleep.
For real, for real?
Yeah, I went to sleep. Literally went to sleep.
No, I went. I had my stepdaughter's birthday party. So happy birthday, Soph. So we was there. Then I took the kids home, and then I went to the bar to do it. Cause I was like, I'm gonna watch the fight, and it was so boring.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I was like, what is this like? Right. And then once he takes the knee, I was like, I can't do it. I was texting X the whole time, like, yo, what's up with this dude?
I mean, I don't know anything about Danny Garcia, so I just know that fight, I want to go to sleep.
Canelo fight was pretty good though. It wasn't great. It was pretty good.
No, I thought it was a really, really, really good fight in comparison to
really good.
Yeah, because when the last time we seen Canelo actually fight?
Okay.
I don't. Who? Wasn't Munguia? He didn't fight against him. It was. Who did he fight before Munguia? Let me just look this stuff up.
Yeah. Nah, well, we all counted Benavidez out, except you.
I picked Benavidez to win.
To win, you're right. Yeah.
And he had a chance because he stood there and threw punches. I mean, granted, and like in an objective take, there was no point in a fight where we thought where Berlanga actually was going to win. So I'm not trying to spin that narrative, but because he actually let his hands go in particular parts of the fights, he gave himself a puncher's chance. That's what you have to do.
He definitely did.
So he didn't fight with Munguia. He didn't fight with Charlo. He fought John Ryder and Triple G. You got to go as far back as John Ryder and Triple G for his last.
What year was that?
I think Triple G had to be like 2022. Event.
Charlo. Mo said Charlo. And Maniac said Devin Haney wants to meet me. He said I'm his biggest fan. Maniac, you bad funny, bro.
I can't find the date.
But it had to be years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah. It says it right there. 12.
That's not a date. I think that's the rounds.
Oh. It is what it is. But yeah, no. I thought but it was. I mean, I knew he was gonna win. I picked Canelo to win. What is it? What is he? What is he now?
His record?
Yeah.
62, 2-2.
62, 2-2 is crazy. 9, 17,
2022.
2022 was Triple G fight. That was his last fight you say he fought?
No, I said John Ryder.
And that was, so that's after that, so 2023 maybe?
2023.
Okay.
May 6th.
But I agree with what you said. If y'all don't, y'all have to go back and listen to the 15 rounds of boxing episode from last night. They break down now you got me saying Triple G. The Canelo fight, that all rounds of everything that's going in boxing, the whole fight, the whole undercards, what's coming on next. Please go and subscribe to 15 rounds of boxing. Y'all can see him up there too sometimes. But I liked your take last night was after this is just Canelo fights.
Yeah, and to reiterate that point, so the question was, I forgot what round it was in the episode, but it was what's next for these two. But before I get to that, I do want to give Berlanga a round of applause for not backing down. He actually stood his ground and fought. You did lose, so I'm not here to say you are a great loser. That's not why I'm applauding. I'm just applauding that you actually gave Canelo some type of fight, and you didn't go down on your shield and stay down. Mm-hmm. You got knocked down. You got back up. You fought. Although in the later rounds, you can tell those punches to that arm were really it just completely obliterated his jab. And once the jab is gone, that's when the fight went sideways. But before that, every time Canelo swung, Berlanga swung. Canelo swung, they were going tit for tat, tit for tat. Berlanga did a lot of jab work in the beginning to be able to establish himself, but I just felt like the footwork of Canelo to be able to cut off the ring, back him down, get the angles that he wanted, made Berlanga uncomfortable, made him think a lot, is what carried him through the whole fight.
And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think that was Berlanga's first knockdown. Like he got his first ever knockdown. If I know my boxing guys are in here. Please let me know if I was wrong. But once he got knocked down, I was assuming that he was gonna like go and try to like beat him up after that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But he didn't though. He went and he fought his fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it was like, okay, cool. But it was cool. It was cool.
Even when he got knocked down, you could just see it wasn't like joy or excitement, but you could just see the eagerness to just get up. He was punching his gloves and
fuck.
Like he was like he felt the moment. He stepped into the moment, and that's what I liked about it. It wasn't what Charlo did, where we saw him just dancing around the ring and stuff like that. Even Munguia fought to a degree, but I feel like we witnessed Canelo carry him through some rounds. I feel like this was a bit more personal. He wanted to punish him, which he did, but he didn't get the knockout. But Berlanga, pardon me, you fought, you represented Brooklyn, you represented New York, that get rich or die trying energy, that New York grit. You showed it, and I can't wait to see you fight again.
Do you think that... Okay, how can I say this? Do you think that other fighters right now are just going to take the Canelo payday and lose?
It depends on the fighter. I think if he fights a Bud Crawford, I don't think Bud Crawford's going to take the loss just for a payday. I don't think Berlanga took the loss for a payday. I don't think...
No, I actually think he thought he
I don't think
win.
Plant would take a loss for a payday. I don't think Benavidez will take a loss for a payday. So there's fights out there to be had. But like I said, I think we've seen the last of Canelo mega fights.
Mm-hmm. That's what you said. That's exactly what
This is just like I said, Canelo versus this guy, Canelo versus this guy, Canelo versus this, which not to discredit, these people can be or may be champions, whether it be WBA, IBF, WBCW, whatever. They may be holding belts, but just because they have a belt doesn't mean it's a mega fight.
Right.
So let's not get that misconstrued. Right. The days of the Canelo mega fights are over. And that's okay. He gave us 60, almost 70-something fights, 68 fights.
62 and 2.
Yeah. 60, what's that, 66?
Yeah.
66 fights? Yeah, you earned it, bro. And that's why, even when I was talking with Kev, I'm like, he doesn't have to fight he doesn't have to fight Benavidez. He done did all the mega fights. He done put his body on the line. If he wants to just ride off into the sunset fighting this guy, the guy from Walmart, the security guard at Chuck E. Cheese, let him do that. It's okay.
I think
you can go to SeaWorld and fight the guy who does the merry-go-round. You can do that. Get your payday, bro. I'm not mad at
trainer. You could just fight him.
Yeah, just do that. I mean, I'm not mad at that. And it's going to sell because they made a lot. I think they said $600-something thousand. Come on.
600-something thousand, 600-something pay-per-views.
No. I think it was, I forgot how it was worded. But it was some number with 600,000, which made it a big deal because I don't think it was projected to sell that much. Marcelo Ceres was the first person to knock down Berlanga. Berlanga won the fight, unanimous decision.
All right, so he had 2 knockdowns. Oh, okay.
He fought, bro.
Yeah, he did. It was a good fight, though. It was a good fight.
I don't think it was the fight of the night.
I don't think the card wasn't great.
Well, the Plant McCumbee fight was really good. That's arguably
and that's the only one I missed.
That was a great
because
fight.
that's what I was putting Cole to sleep and I was leaving the house.
Yeah, I'm never.
And that's the only one I missed. When I got there, they was like, Plant just beat him up, and I was like, I missed it. They was like, yeah, you just missed it.
I don't. They fought. I wouldn't say Plant just beat him up.
Well, they were saying like he won.
I mean, I'm not against white on white crime. I mean, you want to put 2 white people in the boxing ring and let them fight? Go ahead.
17 million at the gate and 650K pay-per-view buys. That's what, 650 pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. You think about it, 650K. I think what the pay-per-view was like $50, $60, $70.
Right. Shout out to everybody that bought it. Shout out to all the people that didn't stream it. and
Bought
watched
it. Actually bought it.
and watched it legally. You know, even if you went to the bar and they played it
And
and
they
they bought it,
Yeah.
you know, you supported that. So shout out to anybody who did that. You know, we don't stream out here. We purchase, we support. And actually on boxing, me and Mo, matter of fact, I'm actually gonna respond to Mo right now.
Oh shit! What he said?
We were having, well, he posted something about what Teofimo Lopez said about Tank and Crawford. It was about Tank and Crawford. And basically he called them monkeys.
He said that.
I'm trying to get the clip right now. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, he wilded out. But Mo gave his take.
The pay-per-view was 90 cash.
Hey, it's Canelo and it's Mexican Independence Day.
Okay. Well, okay. So you're gonna play it?
Yeah.
Bullying. It's about the skill sets. It's about the ring IQ. It's the fact that I have the longevity part. Crawford is 10 years older than me. He's old. He's getting older. His legs are gone. You know what I'm saying? And the more he goes up in weight, 160, 168, whatever he wants to do and try to catch that Canelo, he's never going to catch it. You know what he's going to catch? An early retirement.
Given Crawford's current status, a fight with him could really boost Lopez's
Is this where he
legacy
wants to put it?
and bring drops.
Okay, all right. So whoever you don't care which one of them you fight.
They say they're gorillas. I'm a lion. I eat them. Let's go.
You gotta put it back a little bit.
Which one of those two?
In a big match with Canelo.
Is it?
Time.
Given Crawford.
His legs are gone. You know what I'm saying? And the more he goes up in weight, 160, 168, whatever he wants to do and try to catch that Canelo, he's never going to catch it. You know what he's going to catch? An early retirement.
Given Crawford's current status, a fight with him could really boost Lopez's legacy and bring in some serious cash. But Crawford, who's also eyeing a big match with Canelo, doesn't seem too excited about the idea. After their recent encounter, Teofimo dropped some surprising comments that might raise a few eyebrows.
Which one of those two fights interests you more, Gervonta Davis or Terrence Crawford?
Whichever monkey wants to get the banana.
Okay, all right. So whoever you don't care which one of them you fight.
They say they're gorillas. I'm a lion. I eat them. Let's go.
Okay.
Teofimo Lopez, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. What was Mo's take?
Let me see. Mo, would you mind if I read the take that you sent, or like, because I don't want to read it and
Summarize it.
I don't even want to do that because I'd rather read it than summarize it and
Mess up
what he said. Well,
okay.
So yeah, if you in the chat, let me know. But in the meantime, that's your man Tio. So
I don't like Tio.
yeah, but ain't y'all like close?
What the fuck you trying to say?
Say y'all both Spanish. Yeah.
I don't like Tio. He's not my cup of tea. I think he's overrated to me. Just a little bit.
Well, what do you have to say about his take?
His take was, when I first heard it, all I heard was they gorillas,
Right.
I'm a lion or whatever like that. But I think that he's interpreting it in that type of way. Like what is Crawford's not his image is not a gorilla. What's his image?
Crawford? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Well, I know.
Tanks is an ape.
Yeah.
What is Crawford's?
I don't think all boxers don't have.
I know, but he has something, right?
It doesn't have to be an animal.
But that's what I'm asking, because I'm saying if it is he categorizing them as the same because they both put themselves as apes?
Yeah, but an ape and a monkey is not the same thing.
Agreed. But what I'm saying is, I think that he's saying it in that type of way where it's like, oh yeah, whatever monkey wants to get the banana. Like, I'm the banana. That's weird.
That's your take?
Nah, I'm trying to figure it out right now.
All right, well, what's your thought process?
I'm trying to figure out where he was going with it, and then at the end he said they're both apes. That's why I asked you, what is Terrence Crawford's signature thing? Because Tank got the ape and his face on the thing. are they both the same? Is he trying to say that they both like? When did Terrence Crawford ever call himself an ape?
His is a fighter. His like emblem is a fighter.
That's it.
Yep, TBC. And it's like this is the T, and then the fighter is the T, like that, and then there's BC. Let me see if I can show the people.
Yeah. And then put Tanks up there too.
Yeah, so this is the Bud Crawford emblem. And then Gervonta
See,
Davis.
Mo said Bud doesn't even call himself or mention himself as an ape or monkey or gorilla or none of those. That's what I was asking. Like, does he do that? Like, where did he get that from?
He just said it. Let's see, I'm trying to find.
Maybe that was a fan made shirt then.
No.
No?
No.
Talk about the Gervonta Davis.
He has a tat? Oh, that's a lion. This looks really racist, but
What did you put in?
put Gervonta Davis gorilla. Oh, I don't know if that's real, but looks like there's an ape tatted on him.
I see that. I can see it.
And there's like merch, but I don't know if this is like his camp's merch or somebody just doing it. But yeah, so I mean, but people have made references to him and the ape. I've never heard any like animal references to Bud Crawford, so that's kind of like where it gets tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. All right, there we go. All right.
That's where it gets tricky for me because I don't.
All right, so I'll say it like this. Look, Teofimo Lopez, you're absolutely wrong, and those comments sounded disgusting. You should never talk like that. Never compare black people, especially, or any people, to monkeys, especially black people, because whether you're aware or you're not, you know, there's a really nasty history between the perception of black people in comparison to monkeys. A lot of that has happened in this country. We've endured that for centuries. So you are not going to get the license to be able to just go on the internet and talk like that as a public figure, even if you didn't mean to, because there is a difference between intent and impact. You probably didn't intend to be racist, but the impact definitely stings with racism.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What if he took Terrence Crawford out of that?
I don't care.
And
I don't.
Gervonta claims to be the ape.
I don't care.
What would be the?
They call him an ape.
He did say that.
No, he called both of them monkeys.
He said monkey. He said whatever monkey want to get the banana.
So you call them both of them monkeys?
First of all, that was a wild statement. Secondly, he said that they both said that. I'm definitely calling him wrong, but something like they both are apes. I'm a lion. I'll get whatever.
Right, and then he said another comparison to gorillas. But even in that aspect, again, the intent might have been, you might have had a noble attempt. You probably didn't mean the way that it came off, but it doesn't matter. Intent versus impact is two different things. The impact of what you said had a racist undertone. Now, again, I don't want to summarize Mo's take, so I'm not going to say that.
Mo, you here right now, Mo. Can he read what you said or no? Let us know.
The reason why I don't have an issue with it per se, though, is because of the sport, right? This is boxing. People are going to talk smack. People are going to talk crazy. People are going to be racist. That's never going to leave the sport. Either you're going to be overtly racist, like things like what Teofimo said, or you're going to be covertly racist and gatekeep certain boxers of color from opportunities. Stop black and brown fighters and Spanish fighters from getting opportunities that they deserve. That racism happens too. It's just not in your face. So racism is within the bloodlines of boxing, and that's never going to go away. So in my mind, I feel like this is the sport where if somebody's going to talk like that, you can find somebody that has a license to punch him in the face. which is what he deserves for that. So that's why, to me, all right, you want to talk like that? Cool. Now you have to live with the consequences and repercussions of what you said in those four corners. Now, does that mean he gets a payday as a result of that? I can understand that argument. But also...
Yeah, you just letting him...
But also, you get to teach somebody a lesson. Because I could tell you what, Ali had to go through that. Y'all call him the greatest of all time. Mike Tyson went through that. Joe Louis went through that. Joe Frazier went through that. Evander Holyfield went through that. I could name a bunch of fighters that had to deal with racism and then had to go fight that racism in the ring. Now, Ali was fighting in the 1960s. It was bigger than boxing. And that's not to say we should be acting like this is the 1960s. So
they hated that, man.
So I don't want it to get misconstrued. But what I'm saying is the foundation of the sport is nation versus nation. So you're gonna find racism within it regardless. So that's never leaving. And this isn't corporate America. It'd be different. Whereas if in corporate America, they tell you cannot say things like this. This is the Wild Wild West. And you gotta live with what you say. You gotta stand on that. And like you said, Teofimo's father got punched in the face. You got to stand on that shit. Because somebody's going to see you. And if they can't see you, they're going to see somebody in your camp. And this is what happens when you talk like that. But at the macro level, you can't cancel somebody for saying one thing because then it's however I feel. I could just say, I don't like what you said. You should be canceled.
That's how it's been for a while, though.
And that's what I'm saying. So people were saying Teofimo should be canceled. He should be canceled. I'm not on that bandwagon only because once you say something like that, then it opens a Pandora's box to anybody who feels a way, even though somebody like a fighter may not have intended to say something that could come off racist. Anybody can look at anything and make it racist. So now you could be at a press conference and say something and had no intention on it coming off as racist. Then I could be in my feelings that day and say, what you said was racist, you should be canceled. I think it just sets a bad precedent. Now, does that mean...
I don't think he meant it in that type of way. To me.
That's what I said. Impact versus intent. The intent might have been good, or for lack of better words, he probably didn't intend for it to come off that way, but that doesn't take away the impact. I didn't intend to shoot you, but you still died.
Right.
Intent versus impact. So that's my whole thing. And then even with the track record of Teofimo saying these things, again, you can say whatever it is that you want. This is boxing. This is the Wild Wild West. It's a free will sport. Say whatever you want, but you have to stand on that. You're gonna have to stand on that, sadly. And that's just how I see it. Which is why I disagreed with Mo, and I don't look at it.
You can read what he said. He said racism is within boxing. That is the sad part. And Teo has a track record in his father for using racial terms, slander, slogans, and comments to black fighters and black commentary panel.
I think, all right, and then even with that, right? Okay, he has a track record, so then that means we just don't have to do business with him. That's one option. Or if he's gonna talk about Bud or talk about Tank, which Tank and Teo fight we should have been saw. Make it happen. Tank, put on for the culture like you've been doing.
What if Teo wins?
Then you stood on what you said.
Okay.
Next man up. We got more than just Tank. Tank ain't the only black fighter we got. We gonna find somebody to spank that ass. Don't get it twisted. Don't get that twisted. But I think it'll be Tank. Tank will do it. But make him eat those words. This is a fighting sport. People gonna talk crazy, bro. People gonna talk crazy. People gonna talk crazy. To me, if my boundaries is women and kids. No wives, no kids. Keep it clean between fighters. And he did that. Racist, but for my boundaries, he kept it all right. But I can see why people are upset, which they should be, why people want him canceled, which I understand. I just disagree with just canceling people, because once you cancel one person, you're going to have to cancel everybody, because all boxers talk crazy.
No, call my phone. Yeah, what you going to read what he said or no?
Well, he's about to call you. My body's going
Mo, call my phone. I really don't know the history of Teo and his father.
He mentioned like 3. I'll read the 3 things before. He mentioned like 3 other instances where this happened.
With him or with his father?
I think with him.
Oh, with him per se.
I think so. I'm not quoting him with that. All right, here we go.
Because
so
what you do
said,
doesn't have nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you think doesn't have nothing to do with how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, oh, here you go. Yo. Mo, you are live on 40 Central right now.
Good show so far. Yeah, I just wanted to touch base a little on topic. So
Go ahead.
that you guys were just discussing on.
Go ahead. Let us know what y'all was talking about.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. My whole thing is with Teo. He's not going to be canceled, right? We're not going to be canceled. But my thing was, what I'm specifying is, he has a track record. This isn't the first time that Teo's come about or his father and said something racial. His father dropped the N-word to Keyshawn Davis in a gym session, and he duffed him in the face. You got to remember, Keyshawn is from Virginia. He's from the South. They still use racial slurs and racial activities. It's still heavy down there. So he wasn't letting that rock. Then he comes out later and he says about Top Rank. Bob Arum, Top Rank. They all got black fighters that they want to promote. F it. They could keep their black fighters. Timothy Bradley, Andre Wood, they all about their black fighters and promoting them on the commentary. Which was false because Timothy Bradley and Andre Wood spoke highly about Teofimo. Okay, that's cool. Another incident happened. Teofimo comes up in the interview, talks about Tank Davis, start talking about his big lips, how his lips is big, and start criticizing him and his features as being a black person. Then recently, he just dropped this with the whole Tank and Bud Crawford, 2 monkeys, tell him I got a banana, come get it. It's not like it was one thing. These are certain things that we're starting to see that it's a pattern. So my thing is, does he get a pass because he's Hispanic? Or do we say as people, you know what, enough's enough? Because had this been a black fighter with this type of behavior repeatedly, the Hispanic community that supports boxing very heavily would have been protesting. They would have been trying to cancel him. They would have been speaking their piece. So why is it okay for us as people that are black men to sit down and say that's acceptable? It's not. We got to take a stand and say, you know what? It ain't cool, my brother. It's not accepted in the sport of boxing, and we not rocking with you on that level. I had a lot of people that I saw today from different boxing podcasts that were Hispanic saying, look, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Dominican, I'm Ecuadorian, I'm Mexican. I don't approve of that. I don't have views like Teo. He don't speak for all of the Latin people. That's what we need, people to stand up to it, not just like turn a blind eye to it.
Okay.
So I have a question then.
Right.
Where did y'all disagree at then?
Huh?
I think the miscommunication, I think, might have been where, because I was interpreting that people were trying to get him canceled.
Oh, no, they're
So
not trying to get him canceled, bro.
That's where I was coming from.
Unfortunately, with boxing, this type of uproar sells, and that's the sad part about it, because controversy sells. But it comes to a point where us as black people got to say, yo, this ain't acceptable, bro. This ain't acceptable. We can't be out here calling, because this is what gets me. We as black people always have to turn the other cheek when something else is done. And then when we try to take a stand or we say something, we're overly aggressive. We're too emotional. We're overthinking the concept. You guys are taking it out of content. But if it's someone else and they speak up on it, it's standing up for their people, standing up for their rights. So that's where I'm like, yo, I don't appreciate the double biasness of it. The boxing community, right is right and wrong is wrong. Has there been crazy things said in boxing? Absolutely. Mike Tyson told the guy he gonna eat his kids. He gonna rape a dude in his booty hole. Bud Crawford said some things to one fighter. He told him, "I'm gonna punch the burritos out of you." You've had all type of stuff. Anthony Durrell told him, "I'm never gonna lose to a white boy," and Caleb Plant knocked him out. Like, they have that type of talk. It's known in boxing. But when you have a pattern, my thing is, when you have
you're
pattern.
talking about like continuous actions. Like
Exactly. Thank you, Jess. When you have continuous actions of showing it, then it's like, okay, because if you guys ever get a chance, watch the full video, the one that I sent JT from Broadway Joe. That's the gentleman that interviewed Tio. When he says it, he's laughing. And then you could see, like, whoever his team and PR team, they're trying to, like, tell him, like, to clean it up. And then he's like, oh, no, I mean gorillas. And then he's just laughing about it. You know how, you ever been around people where...
I have to watch it. Send that to me, because I'm going to have to watch it. Because...
I'm going to send this to you, Jess.
You know, the thing is, right, like, we live in this era where it's clips, right? And,
yep.
And they clip something, it says something. So I didn't see it. I didn't see the full clip or what they was talking about. So I really can't, like, express how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Off a clip,
right.
Shit looks bad. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it might be bad no matter what.
It is
but
bad.
they always be like, they always put the worst part on it. So people.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. That's why yesterday when we spoke on it, we said we weren't going to make any comments until we seen the full video, and that we either seen the video or we heard a full audio that wasn't edited, so that way we know.
But let me ask you a question. What if Teo talks like this around his black friends?
That's the thing. So my question is to you to follow up is, right, if he talks like this, right, in front of a camera, how does he really talk when there's no cameras rolling?
He's comfortable.
To me,
he's super comfortable.
Personally, don't care what you say in the privacy of your home.
No, but what if he's doing it to his? What if he's speaking like this to his friends and he's comfortable like this, saying whatever the fuck he gotta say, and that's how they joke, or that's how.
I don't. What you do with your friends is your business. I don't care about that. But when the camera is on and you're talking in a lens directly to people who
the masses
purchase tickets for fights that you be at that are black, that's where the line needs to be drawn. Because you're not about to disrespect the people.
That's my whole thing about the whole concept, and that's why I just wanted to just get on and tell to JT about it, because we texted earlier, and I just wanted to clarify. It ain't about
to me, I thought you guys
not gonna be
disagreed.
No, so I think the initial disagreement was I didn't have a problem with it, only because I'm looking at it from the lens of canceling somebody.
Cancel culture type of
right.
shit.
So people are gonna let them say whatever you want to say. You just have to live with those consequences. Again, I don't think that's okay, and I don't think we should support people who think like that. But at the macro level, I'm not gonna say you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't, because then that's where it gets blurry. Because that's all subjective on what you can and can't say.
Right.
In my mind, you just say whatever you want, and you live with those consequences. And we're adults.
You
and
call
a lot
him
of
a
adults,
monkey and he beats you up. That's on you.
Right. And then if you call somebody a monkey and you get canceled, or or black people stop going to your fights,
that's on you.
That's on you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And this is the thing where it's like people saying, the clout. Yeah, that could have been, but when, like you said, you have a constant pattern, after a while, it's like, I don't think it's any clicks, any clout. I just think this is you showing who you are. And then the fact of you try to cover it up with joking and laughing. You ever been around a person in the hood, like a friend or somebody you know, that they'll try to insult you, but try to cover it up as a joke or say something derogatory?
Oh, yeah, hey,
no. I'm just, that's what his concept and his delivery is at. Like, he tried to cover it up with a joke, like, oh, no, but they're gorillas. I'm the lion, and it was too late. The damage was already done at that point. And it's like, bro,
you feel like he caught himself real quick? He caught himself. He's like, yo, they both monkeys. They could get this banana. Oh, they called themselves.
Exactly.
They were too quick. He called himself. Oh shit, I said that.
You know, and like James said, bro, you gotta live with the consequences. This is why when he had a press conference with Keyshawn Davis and they were sitting next to each other, this is why Keyshawn Davis called him out that I want to fight you, T.O. I want to fight you. I don't like your father. You know what happened in the gym. What's up? He don't want to fight Keyshawn. Richard Hitchison, the same one. Richard Hitchison, you go on his Twitter, Instagram, Richard Hitchison is calling him. You ain't from Brooklyn. You soft. You fake.
I don't like Teo like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he doesn't.
Even Edgar Berlanga just called him out, bro. You're not really from Brooklyn. Stop claiming it. This is my city. Like people not jacking your behavior, my brother. But you gotta live with the consequences that come with it. And at the end of the day, like I always say, boxing is about having a right partner.
Right, so,
Tank, you want Crawford, but you out here slandering them in this way, bro. You're not gonna get that type of money that you want. That's
Man,
just my
if he fights Tank,
but...
it needs to be 90-10. Fuck it, you want to fight Tank now? It's 90-10.
What he said?
If he fight Tank, it gotta be 90-10.
95-5.
Right. After those comments, but
you
then
only
let
get the
Tank
money
beat him
from
up.
the concession stand.
Damn,
Right,
that's a lot
exactly.
of bread, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, bro, but you know that's just my
crazy.
intake on it, man. But y'all continue to do y'all thing, man.
Yes,
y'all
yes.
putting on for the city.
Appreciate
Yo, Mo,
you.
do me a big favor before you go. Shout out everything y'all got going on real quick.
We got a
Tell them the podcast. Tell them everything. Tell them everything.
Listen, we got a giveaway going on
Yes,
up
sir.
until October 9th for the Undisputed boxing game that's coming out. We're doing it on both consoles for PS5 and Xbox One. You can enter the raffle up until October 9th at 9 p.m. You can go to Four Corners Instagram page, state your name, or you can contact me at Fight Night Mo on Instagram. It's $25 entry for the raffle, and you can send the money to our Cash App at Four Corners. But in order to enter, you must give us your name and send the entry and send the payment in for the entry. That's the only way that it is going to be validated. And like I said, it's for the Xbox One and for the PlayStation 5. And it's up until October 9th at 9 p.m. And we're going to do the actual live drawing that night on our show at 9:30 live.
Yes, sir.
Good shit.
Great
Good
work.
shit. Yo, I have one more question for you.
Yo.
You have anything to say about the diddler?
What? What is that?
Diddy. You got anything to say about Diddy before we go?
Listen, man. Listen, I'm just saying, man. Yo, your boy Devin Haney, no more parties for him, huh?
That's probably why he
He get his baby oil back.
Yeah.
Yo, Johnson & Johnson stock just went down.
That shit went down. Diddy bought all the stocks. He bought all the...
Diddy bought all the baby oil. That stock went down.
Hopefully not. No, maybe hopefully they don't got no video of them at the freak-offs.
Listen, man. They're about to make some documentaries on this, brother. I'm sorry. It's crazy.
It's about to be good. It's about to be good. Yo, Mo, we love you, man. Thank you for calling in.
Man, love y'all too, man. Keep doing y'all thing.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to the 40.
Damn, he said...
People like, share, subscribe.
We appreciate that, but the phone went out and he just hung up. Cool, copy.
Yes, sir. All right.
That was So, do you have anything different to say about the T.O. shit? Or?
No, I mean, I feel like I said everything I needed to say.
I say at first I thought you guys were disagreeing. I thought when
No,
you
we
said
did.
it,
We
but
did
you
disagree.
thought about it because of the canceling part.
Right.
Yeah, I thought that when you said it, I thought that there was he wasn't and he was. I thought there was a line drawn where it was different.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. But glad we got that cleared up. I do want to watch it though after that now. The diddler got arrested?
On Puffy Combs.
Oh my God.
Strikes again.
Strikes again. It's crazy.
Oh boy. They are gonna get you, boy. They gonna get you. Sean Diddy Combs arrest freak-offs at center of sex trafficking, racketeering charges.
What is racketeering?
I think that's like having like a criminal enterprise.
Okay.
Let me just double check.
Okay.
Racketeering is a type of organized crime in which the perpetrator set up coerced, fraudulent, extraordinary, or otherwise illegal coordinated scheme or operation to repeatedly, consistently collect a profit. So yeah.
Okay, so racketeering, prostitution, right?
I'm gonna just read the report.
That's a long report.
I'm gonna just read like the gist of it. Prosecutors accused Combe of witness tampering. Already?
No. Yeah, that's why they didn't let him out. They're scared that he might witness tamper or he might flee because he got so much money.
Prosecutors accused Combs of witness tampering, saying at a hearing today that the rap mogul's employees tried to ensue his girlfriend, and hotel employees wouldn't say anything about a beating at a Los Angeles hotel 8 years ago.
I remember that.
Video of the assault, which captured Combs kicking and stomping on the singer Cassie at the Intercontinental Hotel in 2016, disappeared from the hotel servers, prosecutors said. CNN later obtained video of the attack and published it. Diddy apologized for the incident, which was part of the lawsuit Cassie filed last year, and called his behavior inexcusable. Prosecutors said that they have recordings of Combs telling a bandmate of another woman who has accused Combs of sexual assault in lawsuit that she didn't have to worry about anything and she was willing to be on his side. Authorities found bags of pink powder in Combs' hotel room.
Cocaine.
These were consenting adults, according to Combs' lawyers. Combs isn't guilty of sex trafficking, just cheating, according to his lawyer. The courtroom sketch shows Combs at his first hearing. Why are there no videos out about this? I thought, like in New York, you could have live.
Are they going to televise this?
You would think. But then again, the world is a stage.
But that's why they would televise.
No, they wouldn't. Because if he says the wrong thing and implicates the wrong person.
I'm about to say that. So this is the thing, right? I thought about that, right? Because I watched one of the videos and the journalist was like, the same place where he's locked up is where Jeffrey Epstein was locked up. And it was like, listen,
the same place he was locked up.
Where he's at right now, is it?
Yeah, MCC, I think.
So where he's at right now is where Epstein was locked up. And they was like, are you afraid of his life because of the Epstein?
Are you asking me?
No. This is what they asked the guy. And he was like, no, we take everybody serious, whatever like that. But now, earlier today, I read that now he's scared for his life because people trying to kill him. And the only reason why I thought of that was because what they said in these reports was saying that he has people on video, big time people, rappers, executives, and all these shits on these recordings. And if he goes to trial and he says anything, there's so much dominoes that's gonna fall.
Well, I don't think they're gonna go to trial. I think this is gonna be a settlement, some type of plea deal. None of the recordings.
He's going to jail.
He's going to jail, but I think the sensationalism built around people think that we're gonna just see all the secrets of the hip hop industry.
Not a chance.
That's not about to happen with this.
Not a chance.
I think the media's job is gonna build it up to make you think that, but they're not gonna show what these rappers would do. That's never.
They're not gonna say who was in these.
That's
places.
never. So don't even. I'm telling you, the same way I told you when he was giving away his masters back, that something big was gonna happen.
I think you said that like a year and a half ago. You said Diddy's giving his masters back.
That's a red flag.
He knows something.
Something's going down.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all this. And the same way I told y'all that is the same way I'm telling y'all are not going to see videos or have maybe recordings. Maybe like audio recordings. That's probably as far as they'll go. And then they'll make you try to...
But they're already letting out text messages.
That's not video. No, I don't care about the text messages.
I agree. But
People want to see people want to know if what the Boondocks portrayed the hip hop community. They want to know if that's true. They want to know if these so-called gangster rappers was taking broomsticks and putting baby oil on them and exploring things. That's what the people want to know. Are the people going to get the truth to that? With this case, no, because this is deeper than just Puffy. He's the fall guy. All of this.
Right.
This is happening to protect
The other guys.
the people who tell him what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So there's levels to this. I understand y'all think Puff is like this big super billionaire and all of this stuff. He has a boss. He answers to somebody. Right? So let's just keep that in mind is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that to belittle Diddy, or Puff, whatever you want to. I'm not saying that to belittle him. I don't even really like speaking on this because it's so many people that probably are affected
or
but can't
gonna
really
be
say
affected.
or gonna be affected as a result.
Right.
So it's a touchy subject, but I mean, if there are the victims that are out there, I hope you do find justice and peace through all of this. So his family members who are gonna be affected by this, directly and indirectly, I hope that all goes well for you. And excuse me, I just pray that justice is served. I pray that justice is served and nobody's hurt.
I have to sit down and just sit here and wait until facts come out, because there are a lot of people coming to his defense.
I mean,
saying that he's just a freaky dude.
But that's gonna happen because
No, that's what I'm saying. I agree. It's gonna happen.
That's the tricky part, because in this scenario, if the rumors of what people are saying are true, that means he had to keep a lot of secrets from a lot of people. So yes, there's gonna be people that come forward and be like, "Yo, Puff helped me here. He paid for my kid's college. He sent my kid this place. He helped me with my mortgage." But he didn't tell you about he didn't tell you what he had to do to get that money to help you. He didn't tell you the people he might have hurt to get that money to help you. He probably kept those, if those things are true. Because again, these are all allegations.
Listen, it's innocent to proven guilty.
That's the way our court is supposed to work. So I'm not going to sit here and say he did all these things and I don't have any proof.
I wasn't at the free calls, was you?
I was not.
So I don't know anything.
Yeah, I might have gone.
You would have went to the free calls?
Huh?
Would you have gone to the free calls?
No, hell no. If I know they was what?
Just like a party. You would have went to a Diddy party?
Would I go to a Diddy party? I mean, it's easy to say it now, of course, in hindsight. But if this was
a year ago, before
I'm gonna put it like this: if this was the '90s and I'm an adult, I'm going to a Diddy party, because even if there were rumors back then that things were going on, but it was all just rumors, and there were a bunch of people that were at these parties not saying nothing about it. So
right.
Especially if you're trying to get in the industry, you're gonna go there and see what's going on. But of course, that sounds crazy now in 2024. But in the 90s, when he was on top of the hip hop industry, bro, y'all not gonna act like y'all wouldn't go to a Puff party, bro. We not about to do that. And what I'm hearing is that this is not the only domino that's about to fall.
I bet that, though. I think you can see that.
And I think y'all gonna be very surprised with this next one.
Trey
I
Songz?
think. Oh no, that's we're talking about chess. That's not even on the chessboard. No.
Bigger? Like bigger than Diddy?
Y'all gonna be surprised.
How you know this?
Also got insider about one of y'all favorite former politicians might be running for mayor.
Woo!
Can't say. But y'all loved him. New York loved this man. I'll say that much. Might be running for mayor.
Listen. The tapes that he has could implicate so much shit. Allegedly. We don't even know if those are real. I didn't see them.
Or plot twist can prove consent.
Okay. I also read that before. They said they consenting adults. They did what they wanted to do. Nobody stopped them. Or whatever. But you know what? You know what the problem I had with this though?
Oh, yes, sir. You are on the money.
Somebody said it.
Yes.
Did somebody text you right now, for real?
Yes. 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 Yeah. I think so.
You gonna say who that was? No. Who said it? So they can know if it's right or not.
I don't even want y'all going into the servers and trying to. Nope. Leave it encrypted.
You want to know the problem I have with this Diddy shit? Oh shit! Hold on, I got a text message.
The diddler.
I heard that too, though.
Been real quiet.
I heard that too. Anyway, we ain't gonna get off of that. We're not gonna do that. But you know what? You know what the one problem I had with this? Not one problem, but a problem I had with this, right? On the Shade Room and on everybody's, there was like 7 or 8 posts back to back about Diddy. Oh, this happened.
Excuse me.
But when Trump got shot at, another assassination, there was nobody talking about it. I didn't get no notification about it. I got
a notification about what?
Trump getting shot at the golf course.
At Mar-a-Lago?
No, at the golf course.
Yeah, that's Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know. But, and then there's no coverage of that, but it's all coverage of Diddy.
All right. I mean, there's a double-edged sword to that because, one, the mass media doesn't cover Trump for the most part, unless he's saying something crazy. So
they try to kill him again.
But again,
with an AR-15.
I understand
on
that.
a golf course in Florida.
That has nothing to do with the media because the media, the objective is television programming. Remember that, audience, please. Television programming, meaning that they are programming your mind to think in a particular way that benefits the people who are in power.
Okay.
Now, they will never plaster that, what happened with Trump, all over because they don't want you feeling sympathy for that man. They don't want you feeling sorry for him. They don't want you talking about him. Mm-hmm. The less he's trending, the better. Had that been reversed, come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
And I just had a big issue with that because somebody told me, and it was like, oh, yo, you know, I said, what? I was outside, so I wasn't on my phone. And I was like, what? I didn't see that. They was like, yo, but there's 20 things about Diddy tomorrow. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and that may be just me wanting to know more about A than B, because I really don't give a fuck about the Diddy situation. Doesn't benefit me at all.
Right.
But the media and all that shit is crazy, bro. It's like they force feeding us these situations instead of something else. And what that makes me think about what else they don't want us to know.
Yeah, I mean,
like what is happening right now that we should be knowing about, but Diddy's going to jail because the world is very, very dark. As light as it is very, very dark. So you probably, and I'm not saying you in particular, but in general. Yeah. You probably don't want to know what's really happening in the world. It's almost like that. It's like the Matrix. Do you want to... Mm-hmm. What pill you want to take?
Yeah, do you want to stay in that dream, the fantasy land of where you go, you get up, you go to work, you pay your bills, you do it again, rinse and repeat, and then you die? Some people want to live like that. But then if you want to see what's really going on, once you take that pill, you'll never see the world the same ever again.
I was looking on Instagram, and under the video... it said the world hasn't been the same since Cat Williams' interview.
I disagree with that.
After that, everybody he said was going crazy.
I disagree with that.
Why?
Because I mean, we're still like recovering from the COVID situation. So I think that shook the world more than the Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp interview. But I think that shook up the comedy community.
Comedy?
I think the comedy community was very shaken with that because people just started going on and telling their truth and blah, 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 all that stuff. But yeah. And then Shannon Sharp did the ultimate okie doke, making y'all think he was a porn star. He out here got y'all popping pills.
Ew.
This is a nasty world. This is a nasty world, man.
Would you ever do OnlyFans?
We said, would I do OnlyFans?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. For what?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
No. I mean, what? Like, you mean like do like sex on OnlyFans?
No, whatever your OnlyFans may be. I don't know. Whatever.
Nah, I mean, I feel like there's so many other. I would use Patreon before I use OnlyFans. OnlyFans already just has like a negative connotation to it. So
Yeah.
especially from like you a teacher, you working with. I'm good. But I mean, I'm not knocking teachers that do it. I mean, you make your money, and yes, I agree with those other options as well. I do think that's all happening very soon.
What are you talking about?
The second group that was sent that might be.
Oh,
wrapped up
okay.
in this. All right. We talked about Teofimo. We talked about Canelo. Mayor Adams got indicted. Nobody cares.
Not at all.
Elon Musk. There was a controversial tweet. This will be quick. This ain't nothing crazy. But a lot of people got upset with Elon Musk. And I don't even do. What do you even call it? Because it's not even a tweet.
The X.
Elon Musk
made
an X
He
about
X'd it.
X'd it. X'd.
I have no idea. I have never used it when it was Twitter either, so I don't know.
All right, let's see. I just want to see the picture of it.
Well, what he do?
So basically, he made a tweet after the Trump assassination attempt, and he was saying, like, I think it was along the lines of like, why nobody tried to kill Kamala.
Oh, I saw that. I
Yeah.
definitely saw that. I definitely. It was like everybody's. I'm not gonna say it right, and neither one of us is gonna say it right until we find it. But it was basically saying like they shooting at Trump. Why nobody trying to shoot at Kamala and
Right.
Biden?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Here it goes.
there's a okay. No one is even trying to assassinate Biden or Kamala. That's what he said.
Right. So it says here, somebody said why they want to kill Donald Trump. And he retweeted it and said, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden / Kamala. And in his mind, it was a joke, but you don't.
That wasn't a joke. That's a real thing.
I don't like it. Why? Like, why hit send on that? That's what
Because
I'm not understanding.
people don't know how to shut the fuck up.
There was no reason for you to hit
Like, we
send.
could have said that eternally. Like, yo, bro, why they not trying to kill these niggas?
Yeah, that's a locker room joke.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, but people don't know how to just not shut the fuck up and just not press that.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to understand from a guy that's probably worth hundreds of billions of dollars.
Do I care what you think?
Right. Like if I'm worth $450 something billion, and I don't know if he's worth that, but let's just say I'm worth an exorbitant amount of money. Why do I care about a tweet that from a company on a company platform that I bought?
It's my shit.
It's mine.
I can say what I want.
Nobody could do nothing about it. But I mean, he deleted it.
but
He
is it
apologized for it. All that stuff.
Okay. Is it a real question, though? Because then they say that MAGA is radicals and they do this and they these type of people, but yet, if I'm assuming, which I am, the people who are trying to kill Trump are Democrats.
You can't even assume that.
Can we not?
I don't think that's a fair assumption.
Okay. Why not?
Because I just wouldn't put it on a political party.
But I'm saying it in a sense where Trump people, his people that follow him, the MAGA people, are not gonna be the ones that try to shoot him. No,
Say that one
Can
more
we-
time. I'm sorry.
the people that fuck with Trump
Right.
are not gonna be the people that try to shoot him.
Right.
And in this race, there's two big parties, and the people that want to kill him are from the other party. Am I wrong with that?
I hear what you're saying. I just disagree with the conclusion because there's just so many other entities that could want to do that. Like the last two attempts could have been two totally different instances.
I don't disagree with that either. But what I'm saying is, can we not like try to be like, okay, like because if somebody would have shot at Kamala,
Mm-hmm.
they would have blamed it on MAGA.
I don't even know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
Hmm.
I mean yeah, I don't know. It all again, television programming. It all depends on how the media spins it. The same way the
Agreed,
media
agreed,
didn't say
agreed.
that this was Democrats. I don't think the media would be like the
But
Republicans did this. I mean, people on YouTube and shit would have did that.
But
I mean, of course.
if somebody would have shot at one of them, they would have said the Republicans shot at Kamala.
That I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know. And I hope I never have to find out.
No, I agree.
But
We don't need nobody to get shot. We don't need nobody dead. We don't need nothing. Like, it's crazy. It shouldn't happen at all, but it's happening.
And then even to the whole, did the Democrats do it? The reason why I can't say that is because it's just, we got literally millions of people coming into this country that we don't know who they are.
I agree.
So if I'm an enemy of this country,
Do I want him to be president or her?
like,
Yeah, but it was two white dudes.
what does that mean when white people live all over the world? I could be a white man that been on a run from the United States for years and been on the wanted list and all of that. I get an ally over here in China. They pay me an exorbitant amount of money to try to do a job. It gets deep. It gets deep. That's why I just can't say this is a Democrat thing, even if it was a Democrat thing. Until that evidence is out there, I can't even put that on them because I think that's unfair. You're talking about trying to assassinate a former president and the current Republican nominee for president of the United States. I'm not pinning that on anybody until I see proof. I'm sorry. That's too big of a crime.
Okay. How did we get there?
You have brought up Trump. You were talking about Elon and Kamala.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. I mean, he was wrong. He should have never did that. That's just don't hit send. Anytime you and this is just life, a life tip in general. Anything that you have to think twice about, just don't hit send. If you have to think twice about it, don't hit send. If you're angry, don't hit send. If you're confused, don't hit send. If you didn't research, don't hit send. And you're good. So you navigate that space. Just don't hit send. You'll be all right. Oh, my phone's about to die.
We about to be done anyway. We out? We got one more? No, you good.
I got one more, but let me make this quick. All right. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, right, and you have a kid, right, and the kid's parent is not in the kid's life. You with me?
I'm with you.
Right? So you're in a relationship with, and you have a kid, and your significant other is not in the kid's life. You ask your current partner if they will fill the void of being that parent.
No.
Hold on.
No. I can answer it right now. No.
Hold on. You ask that person to fill that void, and they say no. Is that relationship over?
No.
Okay.
And I'm going to explain why.
Okay.
Damn, it's hard for me to do this without just saying shit.
In GTA. In Grand Theft Auto.
Being with somebody who had a child.
Right?
I raised that child.
Right?
Regardless if their parent was there or not. That was my choice. I could have not done that. Vice versa. Whether the person was there or not, whether was there or not to me and you may mean something to somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Right, but that's not the perspective I'm asking you about.
If she says no, then if she says no, I don't want to be. I don't. That person has a mother. If you asking me if I'm gonna go into somebody with somebody, if I got kids and I ask her to be my daughter's stepmother, and she says no, is the relationship over? No, because I don't need you to be my daughter's stepmother.
Why?
Because I already got that handled. I don't need you for nothing because you're here today. You could be gone tomorrow. I'm not. I'm inevitable. I'm here.
So you're saying you'd rather just do it by yourself?
No, you can help me, but I would never ask you to do something that you don't want to do, and something that I might not even want you to do.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean, if it were me, I'm out. Me and my kid, we getting the fuck up out of here. You can go kick a rock.
But I also look at it like
To
this
an
though,
ocean.
like some.
Go
You have
kick
to
some
grow into a relationship like that. You have to grow into being a stepdad. Like you're not just gonna be
No,
there.
I get that.
And
I
if,
get that.
And if and I can't just come to see my head. Where my head went was like, oh yeah, like I got a daughter. Are you ready to be a stepmother?
I'm not saying that this with just somebody you just met off rip. I'm not saying that. I'm saying from the perspective of like this is somebody that you like y'all already have built a home. Like y'all are together. Potentially this is gonna be your partner, your last partner, right? I'm saying like a real strong relationship. Not somebody that you're trying to figure out. If you in that scenario and the mother of this kid doesn't have a mother.
Doesn't. Where's the mother?
The mother's
Dead?
not in the picture.
Dead?
She's not dead, but she's just a deadbeat. She's
Okay.
not in the picture.
Okay. A bootlicker?
A bootlicker.
All right.
So she's a bootlicker, and you're like, look, my daughter, my son needs. I'll keep it daughter because it's a woman. My daughter needs a woman figure in her life.
I'm good.
Can you do that for her?
Don't need her. I don't need her to be.
All right,
my
so then
daughter's
you cool with her saying no?
I'm cool with her saying I do not need her. My mom is a great example of a woman. My aunt is a great example of a woman. My little cousin is a great example of a woman. That if you really want to talk to, like, and I could take it to real shit. The situations that I had with me and my daughter's mom
Go ahead.
is not really good. And you know some of it. You know, we have conversations about shit like that. But my daughter has very good women in her life where it's like she can look up to or talk to or do that shit. I don't gotta do anything. She doesn't need her to be her stepmother. She can always, she's good. I don't need you to do that. I need you to be there for her when she needs it. To be there for us as a family. And if my daughter accepts you as your stepmom, then it's okay. I don't need you to do that. It's not gonna change who I am tomorrow because you could be gone the next day. Just like her mother.
I wonder if that changes for the woman's perspective and the roles when the roles are reversed.
That would be a very good question.
Because if it's a woman, I think it's different. Because a man's role in a kid's life is different than a woman's role. So if we're talking about if the man wants to step up and be a father to a kid and he says no, and his responsibility is to protect and provide,
I see what you're saying.
does that change the outcome?
If I'm home, I live by myself. So I go, I cook, I clean, I provide for my kids, I do all that shit. What do I need her for? I do it already. If y'all have the connection and she wants you to be like her stepmom, and I'm only talking about Leah, my daughter's in high school, so most of y'all know My daughter's older, so it's like if my daughter wants to look at you like a stepmom, that's fine. But do I need you as a stepmom? No. If you don't want to be a mother to my child, then I have to accept that because I really don't need you to do shit for my child. That's just me.
No,
You know,
I'm just saying, and I think from the man's perspective, men usually just already have a different attitude as to I don't like we're all like we're just in nature like I don't need all I need is me. Like that's just our attitude. That's most men attitude. So I get where you coming from. But again, when the role is reversed,
I would love to ask a woman this question. I'm gonna get somebody up here next.
I would want to know from the woman's perspective, is the relationship over? Because especially in today's era where a lot of these younger women, money, if you ain't got money, they ain't even going on a date. If you're not cash apping on money. So in the regard when it comes to kids, I'm just curious on what they would think about that. Because I had a scenario where I know a woman, she's in a relationship with a guy, she has a kid. The kid needed something, and the biological father did not provide. And this has been a constant thing since the kid was born. And the kid's like 8 or 9, or no, he's like 10, 11, whatever. So this has been going on for almost a decade.
Right.
Are you going to do this? Yeah, don't do it. You going to do this? Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, but I think everybody's shit is different, though.
Now, I know. But now she asks him, like, look, his dad isn't there. I have a young boy. I can't teach a boy how to be a man.
Yeah, agreed. Whoa. I disagree with that. Yes, my biological was never there for me. Yes, my dad, you know, like I said, my dad passed. He was always there for me, my rock. My uncle was my older guy, but my mother, I have to give credit to my mother. My mother never babied me. My mother, not that she didn't know how to raise a boy or make a man a man, but my mother made a man a man. So like that, like it's. I hate to say it like this, but matter of fact, can I use you as an example? Look at what a great man you are.
Yeah, but I had a father.
Right, but until when?
Yeah, but I still had a father. I don't think that's a fair comparison.
I think it is though, because at the end of the day, bro, like they're not like they're gone. Gone and either gone not being a father or gone is gone. And our mothers made sure that we became who the fuck we are. So it is possible.
I don't think it's to be done though. Yes, it's possible.
It's not to be done.
I don't think women are supposed to raise young boys and teach them how to be men. I just disagree with that. It could be done, and it's been done, and especially in communities
like everybody can do it.
I just don't think it should be done. It can be done.
Different. Can it be? Yes.
Yes, it's been done. It could be done. I don't think it's to be done. I think
but
young boys
I just don't think
need
that you
men to teach them how to be men. No. That's just how I see it. I don't think it's the role of a woman to do it. Can they do it? Yes, they've done it. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean it didn't have an effect on a kid. Right? So if you take a set of twins, identical twins. One gets raised with the mother, one gets raised with the father. They're going to be two completely different kids.
Yeah, but it's two completely different people. That's different. That's completely
That's not.
Different. Yes, it is.
How?
It's two. If you had twins and you gave me one kid and you had one kid, it's still going to be two different kids. I have a different parenting style than you will ever have. You have a different
but in terms of what raising a boy to become a man with the values that we think men should have.
Well, you generalizing what men think men should have at this point in time when men don't even nobody can sit down and say what a woman is.
I mean, I can.
I can too. But what I'm saying is like you cannot do that now because.
So you think women can raise men?
Yes.
So then what's the role of a man in the household when it comes to raising children?
that's your own prerogative. That's what y'all do in your lifestyle. Like I raised my kids the way I'm gonna raise mine. You're not gonna raise your kids the way I raise my kids,
Right.
and that's okay.
Right.
Like I'm gonna raise Cole to be a man. That's me.
Right.
You're gonna raise, but that's how I'm gonna do it. That's not how you gonna do it. You're not. You might be like, yo, damn, like, but I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but everybody's different, and I think that.
But I think not having a father figure has a detrimental effect on a kid. That's my argument.
Possibly.
It's fact. There's a bunch of evidence out there to prove it. We see the difference in schools with kids that have fathers in their lives versus kids who don't. You can see it in the behavior. You see it. So but again, that's not to belittle the single moms that are doing it because they're doing it with no support. So that's why I can empathize with a kid that's like that when they're acting out in school and they don't have a father. I get it. But again, like I said, they could do it. That doesn't mean it's to be done.
The problem is that what I see with that is I know that kids that have fathers there and still act the same type of way.
Right. It all depends on the father.
Exactly.
Right? I get that point as well. But in a good scenario, if you have a father that's a good role model for the kid, is gonna have a positive impact versus him not being there
at all.
At all.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right? And like I said, it's not to belittle the single moms that have done it and raised great men.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of examples of that too. But there's also plenty of examples where that didn't work out.
Right.
Because a father wasn't there.
Right. Okay. I got you.
But yeah, I would love to get a woman's perspective on that because, like I was saying, she was with the guy. The father wasn't providing. She asked the boyfriend, who she'd been with for mad long, can you be the father figure in my son's life because he needs a father? He said no. That's his father's job. Should the relationship be over? That's tricky. You talking about a young black kid growing up without a father figure in his life.
How old is he?
He's like 10.
No, how old is the guy?
Got to be like 32, 33.
Listen, and he may not want kids. Like, that's tough. That's tough. That's
I think it's tough from the woman's perspective, but I think from the man's perspective, niggas is gonna be like, I could do it with or without you. So that's why I want to know.
Women feel like that too. Some women.
Possibly. Yeah. As a matter of fact, a lot of women probably feel like that. But I still want to hear that perspective.
Me too. Yeah, we're gonna have to get somebody up here to talk about that, and then I could go back and forth with them because I feel like I don't need them for shit.
Because it's not about just needing. It's not about just you needing them.
Right.
It's also about the kids' needs as well. Right. So yeah, the mom may not need the boyfriend, but that doesn't mean the boy doesn't need a consistent father figure.
Yeah. But then again, my whole point with that is if me and her was together and 2 weeks later I cheat on her and now I was a father figure to him, now I'm gone. Where the fuck is his father figure again? He's gone again.
That's the risk that you take.
But it's hard to take that risk. That's the thing. That's the reason why I would never say down this, but like, oh yeah, like I need you to be a mother figure to my kids because I don't know if you're gonna be there for the long term, and it sucks. So
right, but that can happen. That can happen with anybody in any. That can happen with somebody you marry. You marry someone, you think this is gonna be the mother and the mother figure to your kids, and it don't work out.
But at the end of the day, if we're going to marriage, I feel like I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life. I feel like with you. If I'm gonna just be here and me and you are together, not me and you, but we together for a year or two, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna be his stepmom now, and they might not be ready for that. That's not fair.
I think it's fair if that's what you think your kid needs. Because why are you gonna be with me if you're not gonna be there as if these kids are yours? What are we doing in the first place? If you know I got kids, and again, this is hard for me to even converse about because I don't have kids, but from the outside looking in, if I'm a single parent, you meet me, you come to my house, you meet my kids, you see what I got going on. You don't think that you're going to be a parent to these kids if we're gonna be serious?
That's why,
especially if the real parent isn't there.
That's why certain things and certain people do not meet kids into a certain time and temperature. And that's where, like, I don't let people meet my kids until I'm ready. Until I'm ready to be around you for real.
I get that.
I could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be 3 years. If I'm not ready for us, it'd be like, you're not me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, he's here.
Who's that?
He's here. Mook, what's up? What we doing? What we doing? You lucky my phone is off. Lucky my phone died. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah.
And you missed the conversation. We spoke about the diddler, but we can go back to what we was talking about because we were having a really, really in-depth conversation last night, and I had to work in the morning. But, you know, you the guy, so I had to make sure we had that conversation so I fell asleep. But we were talking about the diddler, then we were talking about Gene and whether or not he's a scammer and all this other stuff. Yeah, you definitely, you backing out. You backing out. Out for the 10 count. He ain't even step in the ring and he's out for the 10 count, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. See, this is what I do. This is why people don't be wanting to debate me, chat. People don't want to step in the four corners of fire and debate me. Why? They don't want to debate me. They know, chat. They know what I do. Come on, this is me. This is me. Me. Come on, son. It's called Blink Twice. Please tune in. All right, bet. But yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother Mook, man. Definitely. Go follow and support his vision. RH.vision, man. He's a dope photographer. You know what's crazy? I never defended the diddler. So let's just get that out the way before you even try to come on this platform and talk about I'm defending him. That's not what I'm doing. That's not the conversation that we were having. Yeah, take the rain check. Do your thing. Take a rain check. Go finish watching Netflix. I mean, do your thing. Chill out. Have some popcorn. Throw the Netflix on. I mean, go do that. But just know that you out for the 10 count. I mean, you out for the 10 count. We had a lengthy conversation yesterday.
Attorney Ennis, I can't get into this right now. We might, Mook, you need to come up here one day.
Nah, fly out.
Fly out, yeah.
Fly out. Come to the city. You've been here before.
Huh?
I said he's been here before.
I know, but he needs to come now again.
Pause.
Oh, yeah, yo.
Yeah. So fly out to the city. Come pull up. RH.vision on Instagram. Go follow that. Go support that. We never sent you anywhere. You know, that wasn't valid. And shout out 15 Rounds of Boxing. Shout out Four Corners. Shout out X, Fight Night X, the boxing maniac, Uno, and the heavyweight champ of the world. You already know. Fight Night Mo. My brothers over there. Appreciate the work that y'all doing. Shout out to everybody who has just been supporting the journey and and rocking with us. Shout out to Mook right here in the chat, man. Just popped up, came through, showed love. Shout out to everybody that's watching at home. Shout out to everybody that's watching on their phones. Shout out to everybody that's watching on the big screen. Shout out to everybody watching in their pajamas, their slippers, under the blanket, getting ready for sleep. Shout out to the kids that have been watching and supporting and showing love. Definitely appreciate that. Even had a kid today, man. And this was another touching story. Today was his last day, and you know, me and this kid were really, really cool. He's moving to Brooklyn, and he literally waited outside for an hour after school for me to come out of the building just to say his goodbye.
Why he didn't just actually before he left?
Because he's in my last period class, and something came up today where I couldn't make that last period class. I had a meeting, so he literally waited after school until I left the building. And he was like, yo, I had to make sure to say goodbye to you. And then he gave me his reasons and stuff like that. And that was just, it was crazy. And then I ended up seeing him in the barbershop. How ironic. We've been going to the same barbershop for years and never ran into each other.
Today?
And just so today. And I go into the barbershop, the guy spins the chair, and it's this kid. So we just had this emotional ass goodbye.
Nothing.
And I just see you 45 minutes later. It was crazy. But yeah, shout out to that kid, man. Wish you the best on your journey. I hope you really enjoy your new ventures. And what else? Follow the 40 Central page.
Let's go.
Follow Corner Pocket Shots.
Let's go.
Shout out to everybody who's been supporting those brands and pushing those forward. Like I said, 15 rounds of boxing.
Yep.
Blunt Wisdom. We still love y'all. Shout out
sir.
to Gina. Shout out to Jazz. Always gonna have love for y'all. And everybody who's been a part of the journey. Shout out to my wife. Love you. Been definitely holding it down and making sure that this journey is going the way it is. So
Hold on. We getting a marriage?
Oh, I mean, we're not engaged, but you know, that's
You just got me mad happy for a party, for a destination wedding.
I don't even know if I would do that. I'm more of like, let's just get an Airbnb
And just
and invite some people. We ain't got to do all that. To me, that's
let's do it. We gotta do it big.
that's too much. But it's not about what I want. It's not about what I want.
That's a fact.
So yeah. Who else deserves a shout out? Shout out to everybody that's chasing their dreams, continuing to go forward despite all the obstacles. You know, life is gonna knock you down, and it's gonna be your job to lift yourself back up.
Right.
And shout out to everybody that's taking care of their kids. Shout
Everybody
out
who's taking care of somebody else's kids. Too.
and someone else's kids. Absolutely. Shout out to Ed. Just want to give Ed a shout out.
Bus driver?
Yeah. Shout out to Ed, man, and all the knowledge that you just been pouring, and always willing to take a call, and always willing to help, and never been in a situation where he answered the phone and he wasn't busy. He was like, no, I'm not helping you right now. So definitely want to give him some flowers, some love, and want to give it a shout out to the family. You know, just being consistent, being loving, being caring, and yeah, that my family outside of family, you know, y'all, 40 Central, just like your family, they even embraced me with open arms and showed me nothing but love. So, you know, that's the extended family. Love y'all too.
You okay? You need a hug?
Nah, I'm good.
I just
Good.
want to make sure.
No, I'm straight. I'm straight.
Yeah. Now, anytime you have a dream and you think you're gonna be great at something, go try and see if you suck. 'Cause if you suck, then just stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you shoot a basketball and it goes over the backboard, just may not be for you.
Quit. But if that's your dream, try it.
May not be for you.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. But man, not for nothing, we do love you guys. We thank everybody who watched us, supports us, and who tells us to keep going, and people who tells us like, yo, where y'all at, man? Like, y'all don't understand that's a big thing for us. Like, oh, why y'all not on? Or, like, we know that y'all waiting for us, man. We love you guys. I don't know how this got so sentimental, but we here, man. I love my brothers. I love
Why
everybody.
does it
Man.
got sentimental?
Hmm?
I'm just giving shout outs. You thought
I
it
know,
got
but
sentimental?
you just made it really like.
Ah, that
very
was the
warm.
goal. Oh,
It was really warm, a warm ending.
okay.
Yeah, but we about to get out of here. But we love y'all.
Yeah, last shout outs. Shout outs to Zay. Shout outs to Warren. Shout outs to the Manual. Shout outs to Kev. Shout outs to Brandon, Brandy, Roxy. I'm forgetting somebody.
Alpha was here a couple of times.
Alpha. Her friend too.
Raquel.
I think that's all the
That's
people
really it.
that have been, like, we tried to make hosts, co-hosts, stuff like that. So,
Right.
and if we didn't forget you,
First of all, I'm gonna tell you that the Manual will be back. Manual has a semester this semester that he is literally at the same time we bought. So he will be back up here. It's not because he doesn't want to. It's not because he can't. I mean, it's really because he can't, because he has school right now, and we push him to take his shit serious. and we support him in any type of way that he wants.
Man, drop out that shit, bro.
Yo, we out. Yo, end this shit.
Man, drop that shit, bro. I don't got time for that.